Hello and welcome back to another character creation, or in this case, character customization video. My name's Lumin and today we're looking at Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. This just released into early access on the 7th of September. It's a battle royale game set in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. I've played a few games myself. It's pretty cool. It's got its own unique spin on the battle royale genre, but it is, at the end of the day, just a battle royale game. It is free to play, so you can actually pick this up on Steam for free. And I think it's going to be monetizing the game with things like battle passes and cosmetic items that you can buy. In this video, we are having a look at some of those things. But we also, I think for the most part, just going to be looking at the archetypes in the game. That's the different classes that you get to pick from, basically. And how you can customize their visual appearance. So you get to pick your class over here. There are a few interesting choices. And then you get to customize it. You get to customize both the wardrobe and the character itself. And it's pretty cool. I just thought it was pretty cool. It's like a little peek at what a Vampire the Masquerade RPG could have been like. And I think that's the main reason I even wanted to make a video about this, is because it's, you know, it's perhaps just a look at what we could potentially see one day. So, yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to cover everything. So I'm actually going to go over the classes and their abilities, and what they do and how you'd use them and whatever, the quick descriptions that they give you. Then I'll jump into the customization options for each of them, because they're all pretty unique in how they look. And then finally we're going to have a look at some of the cosmetic options available in both the store and the battle pass. And yes, they have a battle pass already. The game just released into early access. It's got a battle pass. Obviously it's got a battle pass. So, here we go. Brujah. That's your clan. This is the Brute. You can see it over here. He's a frontline defender. The Brute comes to the defense of their allies while keeping enemies at bay. He has a few interesting abilities. His powers are Soaring Leap. With this being a clan skill, that means that the two classes from this clan, they have the ability, both of them. So the Vandal and the Brute have that same ability as their primary. The secondary changes, as you can see over there. This just performs a powerful jump toward the enemy. You can have a look at a video of the ability here. I actually kind of dig this, by the way. I like that they add videos in and that they show you what it looks like without you having to jump into the game. I mean, obviously something like a training area would be kind of cool to test these things out, but still, it's something that I appreciate. I don't think all of them have that, but most of them should. Or maybe they would do. I actually don't know. Let's have a look. True Grit. Passive skill. The Brute replenishes up to half of their health while not taking damage. Pretty cool. After having played a few games, I think that it is something that is invaluable, and given how fast it regenerates, it can actually save you. It can actually save you. So that's kind of cool. And then, his archetype skill, Shockwave Punch. Unleash a shockwave capable of deflecting bullets. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Then, we have the Vandal. Also Brujah, as you can see over there. Reckless Brawler. Immense strength is channeled through the fist of the Vandal, making them bring up the combat up close and personal with enhanced durability and crushing force. They've got the same Soaring Leap. Then they have Adrenaline Rush. It's a passive, gain moderate damage resistance when in close vicinity of enemies. I've experienced this before. They just seem to take far less damage. I don't know if moderate's the right word. Anyway, Earth Shock. Leap forward and crash upon the ground, dealing damage and hurling enemies upward. I tried this class out, and this combination of abilities is really fun. It's really cool. It's a lot of mobility. And disruption, obviously. Then, we have the Saboteur. This is Nosferatu. As you can see, these are the vampires here. Once again, we're going to customize them. This is not what they look like. You know, this is just sort of the starting point. You can customize from there. This is a stealthy trapper. Shifting through the shadows, the Saboteur utilizes defensive contraptions to punish reckless enemies. Their first ability is Vanish. Become invisible and move rapidly for a brief duration. This is a very cool ability. Very cool. Unseen Passage. Turn semi-invisible when crouching. Also not bad. It seems in this video like it's not all that useful because, you know, it still looks like you can sort of see the guy. You can see it. Yes, you can see it. But when you actually play in the game and you're out there in the world, let me tell you, it's not that easy to see. Because, like, you can quite easily miss over, like, if someone's just sitting in a corner somewhere in the shadows or whatever, it's not going to just be, they won't be sticking out like a sore thumb, you know? Not going to be the easiest thing to spot. Then sewer bomb. Throw a bomb that explodes and releases toxic gas when approached by enemies. It's like a trip mine, basically. It works pretty well. Then we have the Prowler. Also Nosferatu. By mastering the creatures of nature, as well as the beast within, the Prowler gains unparalleled abilities to track and reveal their enemies. This is the one that I spent the most time on myself. Very fun. Vanish. Become invisible and move rapidly for a brief duration. Same as the previous one. See? Sense the beast. That's the passive. Severely wounded enemies leave a trail that reveals their recent movement. Very useful, by the way. This game has lots of nooks and crannies to hide in. This video doesn't show it off very well, but people like to juke when you're playing, and being able to follow that red trail is invaluable. Then we have Scouting Famulus. You send out bats to scout an area, and it temporarily reveals enemies through walls. I want to also just point out what they don't say here. It's not really temporary. If you throw your bats out there, they sit there for, like, I don't know, basically forever. Like, they sit there. You can, like, set it up at a certain point where you think players will come by, and it will stay there for a good long while, and you'll just see anyone that comes in. It actually pops up on your screen saying that you've revealed someone. Then, next up, Toreador. This is the Siren, stunning beauty. Sirens are always looking for the next opportunity to leave their enemies blinded by the mere sight of their beauty. Clan skill, projection/dash. Send out a projection of yourself, which you can dash to. Yeah, okay. I mean, there you go. It's kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of cool. Kindred Charm. That's the passive. Nearby civilians are charmed, temporarily make them act friendly towards you and your team. Not 100% sure what the point of that is. I guess the idea is that you can feed on people without breaking the Masquerade. That's one of the sort of unique parts of this game, is if you break the Masquerade, it's a big deal. You get revealed to the entire map for a full minute. It's almost impossible to stay alive for that entire minute. People will hunt you down and kill you. So I guess that makes sense. Also, hiding behind enemies, hiding behind NPCs and civilians and stuff will basically just allow you to put them in between you and the enemy's bullets. Quite useful as well. Then they shoot them and they break the Masquerade. Blinding Beauty. Slowly erupt into pure beauty, blinding and damaging all nearby enemies. Wow, I've actually never seen this in game. That looks cool. Okay. Then we have the Muse. Toreador once again. Rejuvenating Presence. I think this is the healer. Whenever allies falter, the Muse runs to the rescue and inspires them back into the fray through their enchanting song. Projection dash. We saw this earlier. Same thing. Final Act. Instantly refresh your cooldowns and enable the use of powers when downed. Huh. The use of powers when downed. I imagine this is a team player. It's like you got a healing ability here. Rejuvenating Voice. Enter a restorative state that heals yourself and nearby allies while channeled. Taking damage or using the power while channeling interrupts the healing state. Let's check it out. Wow. Cool. Yeah, this is the healer. There are obviously solo modes and there are group modes, so you can do both. And that's it for the archetypes. That's it. They have some, like, basically tanks, DPS, and healers. You do not need to play one or the other. You do not need to have a team full of, well, I think it's a three. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's 3-man teams right now, or solo. But you don't need a tank, a healer, and a DPS. You can literally play as anything you want. It all works. It's a battle royale game. I think the main thing that you're going to be doing is shooting guns. So, let's look at the customization. This is actually the interesting part. Each of these, now obviously the Vandal and the Brute, they are the same. This is just a male and a female version of them, but each of these has sort of a set of unique customization options, and we're going to start with these guys, the Brujah. We'll start with the character customization. You get to pick your body type here. That's, again, just male and female. Kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of cool. You got your face. And these are the ethnicities, I suppose. You know? It's basically the the black guys here, you've got the Asian-ish looking face, and you got the regular Caucasian face. You don't have any other options. Like, you know, if you pick the one, you got those 8 hairstyles, and if you go back and you pick the other one, the same hairstyles are still there. So it's not the deepest or most involved system, and picking this here is basically just changing the skin tones available to you, along with the basic, well, look and feel of the face. I'm also kind of glad that they gave us a nice pale skin color. So yeah, those are the faces that you get to choose from. They're okay. They're okay. You know, these are the male ones. We're gonna look at the female ones in just a moment, but they're fine. Let's take this dude. Let's change the skin tone. Look what it looks like. There you go. You can go pretty dark on that, but I'm pretty sure you can go much darker on this one. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That looks good. That looks good. Caucasian one. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not sure why he's baring his teeth at me. It's, you know, not necessary, guy. I come in peace. Then, hair. Not sure what's going to happen with the hair, to be honest. I don't know if the male and female have the same ones. We'll find out in just a little bit. I like what they've done. Like, the hair... Honestly, I can't really turn the guy right here, and I can't really zoom in right here. I wish I could turn to see what the back looked like, but... the hair, like, it looks decent. It's a little shiny. I've got the graphics maxed out, obviously. I always do for these character creation videos, but it's a little shiny, but the hair physics and stuff, they look kind of nice. Once again, I'm sorry, I can't really turn the character to look at the back. Maybe if I zoom out, then I can do that. Hair colors. Yeah. You know, even though there aren't a lot of colors, they pretty much... That looks like highlights, right? No, that's a red light shining on the top there. There's a name there, and you can sort of see it's chocolate brown, classic red, silver gray. It's sort of whatever. Yeah, but you know, they don't have a massive selection of colors, but they do seem to cover all the bases. Now, I will say that I do feel like maybe in a game like this, with a setting like this, the choices would be slightly more varied in terms of like the color and like just the out there factor, you know. I think that there's room for more, but I will say, once again, this is a free-to-play game, and there's a good chance that you'll get hairstyles and maybe hair colors in the in the store, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's the way of the world right now. It's just, that's what games do. That's what they do. That's how they make money. You got the eye colors here. I like the blue. It's quite striking, especially on the Nosferatus. So yeah, you got deep brown, jade green, ocean blue, walnut brown. Eyebrows. Jeez, man. Like, more eyebrow options than anything else. Damn, these are actually some of the best looking eyebrows that I've seen in a long time. Not half bad. Color. You get to pick the eyebrow color. It's kind of weird that... Yeah, I mean... I'm not going to question how that would even happen. Is it the same colors? It's the exact same colors. Yeah, okay. There we go, man. No eyebrows. No, that looks a little weird. Makeup. Let's check this out. Yeah, this is well done. I don't know, man. The character faces... The detail is definitely there. Dude, oh, it just makes me think like, wow. If we got a proper Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game, and we could do all of this cool customization stuff, or more, actually. If it was a proper RPG, you'd have more. Oh, it would look fantastic. I wish, man, I wish. Tattoos. These are going to be full-body tattoos, or at least they're going to be on the body, as you can see here. That's just like a little thing around the neck. Can I turn him? I still can't turn him. Okay. And that's like... That's just under the neck there. This is weird. Now, there are, for a fact, I know there are tattoos on the battle pass, so I'll show you those as well. Seriously, 2 beards? Okay. Maybe these guys just aren't known for their beards, but... Hey, I mean, I kind of dig the beard. I think that looks kind of good. Yeah. Like, this is just a good-looking character. Man. I think you can do pretty much anything with the hair, and this guy will look good. Yeah. Hell yes, man. Now, the way this works is... You you get to, when you make something here, you can see it just reset. But when you make something here and you go back to the archetypes, it usually saves your options. Now, I didn't actually go back. Dude, it's early access, okay? I didn't go back, but if you like pick, say for instance, I go for this. I pick the pale skin tone. Let's pick that hairstyle. Let's get some facial hair on this guy. Then if we go back here, it'll save it. And, you know, whenever I come back there, this will be my default choice for the brute. So it's a kind of a cool way of doing it. So you can have a bunch of different visual styles for all the different archetypes or classes. And I like that. Now, I'm not going to look at the wardrobe yet. I'll look at that at the end. I'm going to look at the female options right now. So, oh, this is the female version of that. Wow. Female. Head. Boom. 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 Did they change the order in there? Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, fine. Alright. Faces are alright. They don't look bad. This is actually... that's a pretty face, man. That is a pretty face. I'm going with this one. Hair. Yeah. That's not the same. Okay. I'm happy to report this is not the same hair. These are different hairstyles. I still can't turn the character. Don't show your teeth at me. What are you doing? Huh. Not bad. It's not a lot of options, unfortunately. But I think that, like, customization options and character customization in general, it's not at the forefront. I think that the cosmetics are definitely higher up on their to-do list right now, because that'll make them money. So, but yeah, I mean, the options are here. Not bad. Once again, let's go for a darker hair color. Eye colors, exactly the same as the males. Once again, I really like the blue. I think it's, like, super striking. Eyebrows, exactly the same as the male. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Not a lot of, like, really finely tuned eyebrows. I don't know. But I guess it's not really a big deal. Color, we're going to make that the dark color again. Makeup. These are the same sets of makeup. Yeah, nothing different here. I kind of dig that. It looks nice. Tattoos. For the female, we have the same ones. Yeah. My god. Dude, she's buff. Looking good, man. Looking good. Alright. So that's it. We're done with the Brujah. As I said, this is the same. So if I go customize here, then you will see that the options here are actually identical. You can, like, the lady that they had back there, you can make her by just selecting that, by selecting this, and then going for the short hair. As you can see there. That's her. Let's have a look at the Nosferatu. Here's where stuff gets interesting. I kind of dig what they did with these. I like that they give you different styles. You'll see here the body. Quite different for the male and female. Female slightly smaller. You will see that they have quite interesting underwear on as well. And then the faces, well, they are vastly different. You can make your skin pretty smooth and sleek. And then with this one, you'll see that the skin tones are all but much brighter. Or then you can go much darker and slightly more marred and messed up. It's what you want, you know. You can choose what you prefer here. I think I went for like a darker one on mine. I'm not sure. And it kicked me out. Hopefully it kicks me back in. I swear I just saw a registration form there for a moment. Hopefully it kicks me back in. We'll see. The game sometimes spends like... yeah, we're going back in. Okay, cool. It puts you on loading screens for like an absurdly long time. I don't know why. Okay. Were we on the males? Yeah, okay. Males. No, I think we were on the females, but let's go to the males. We'll do the males first. We'll start with the first one. Skin tones. As I said, this is like sort of the in-between one, right? You can see here you got like a slightly darker color there, but you know, it's not super dark. But then when you go for this one, my god, you can be like black as the night. I kind of picked this thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to blend into the dark. I'm going to sit in the shadow and no one's going to see me. It doesn't work like that. People will see you regardless. People will see you. And then this one, I think this one is kind of unique as well, but this one will stand out like a sore thumb. Like if you take this super bright color here, you'll stand out like a sore thumb. You got to think of that competitive edge. Now, let me show you how this does not work. I feel like, man, if you play these guys, you should just forego the hair. Don't go with the hair. This just looks kind of weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the body is falling apart. It is like a scrappy mess, and then you've got this pristine head of hair on your head. I don't quite understand, but like, yeah, I don't know. To each their own, I suppose. You can do it though. Same options. Same exact options here. The eye colors, you know, these guys are squinting most of the time. I don't know why. You don't get to see the eye color all that much, but it's there. Same makeup. Once again, I think the makeup is kind of cool on these guys. You know? You know? Alright. As I was saying about the underwear, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I can rotate this guy. Sick. Nice. For whatever reason, I couldn't rotate the Brujah. These guys I can. There you go. Kind of nice. I mean, you know, why not a beard? Why not a beard too? There you go. There you go. You can make some pretty interesting stuff here. Keep in mind once again that light shining off the side of his beard there is not part of the beard. That's just the lighting that they use in the character customization section here. So there. That's it. Let's try the females out. Boom. They are much the same. It's not exactly a copy-paste, but it's about as close as you're going to get to a copy-paste. You know? You're going to have the same stuff. Once again, they've mixed the ordering up here, and it's kind of throwing me off. But you got the different skin colors here. It's like darker, medium, and lighter. And I kind of dig it. I mean, I like the lighter one. I like it a lot. But if you're playing a competitive game, and you want every edge available to you, I guess you're not going to go for the lighter one, because you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. These hairstyles are the same. Maybe light with light. Yeah, why not? Or maybe light with silver. Yeah, no, light with light's better. And then the blue eyes. You can actually see the eyes a little better on the females than on the males. They open their eyes a little wider. Let's go for black eyes. No, blue looks nice. Wow, I'm consistently picking blue every time. I shouldn't. Makeup. Exactly the same. So I guess, once again, not that much in terms of customization. I suppose we'll see more in the store at some point in the future. But there it is. Next. Next. That's the one I made. Toreador. Customize. These are the good looking ones. Same three styles for the faces, but they definitely look different from the Brujahs. Like, definitely different. And you can obviously see that these characters aren't as bulky. Like, that's clear as well. So, let's check the skin tones. This is the only thing I really need to check here. That's the only thing that's really different between the three. Is you get the skin tones here. And then you get to pick all the other options exactly the same. Oh, I mean, these are actually a little different as well. They can't be quite as dark as the counterparts. I mean, there is lore for all of this stuff. You know, these races, as they are right here, they have a rich backstory from the previous vampire games. So you might also be picking your, well, archetypes based on that, if you're into that kind of thing. So let's pick this guy. He's very handsome. Let's take a not so dead skin color. And let's check the hair out. By the gods, it's the same. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. I didn't actually look at everything before I started, so... yeah, I mean, wow. That is a really handsome dude. I wonder if they can get different beards. Facial hair. I feel like, if anything, these guys should get less facial hair options, but how can you have less than 3? Now, there's a question. Same eyebrows. Same exact eyebrows. Only reason I'm going through all of these is in case you decided to skip to this, and you want to see all the different options. Well, you're welcome. Eyebrow colors, they are here too. There you go. Makeup. I also would have liked it if they had more makeup on these, but apparently not. Oh well. Tattoos. I think that tribal tattoos or clan tattoos would have been kind of sick. But, you know, here we are. Okay, exactly the same options. Exactly the same. Now, I want to check. I want to check. Yeah, you can't pick facial hair. It disappears on the females. Oh well. Oh yeah, they're pretty good looking. See, now I can turn again. Now I can turn. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So, skin colors. Yeah. Skin colors. Boom, 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 boom. I do appreciate the fact that they give you, like, the pale vampire skin tone on all of them. Well, almost on all of them. That's the palest you can get, I suppose. Alright. Let's go with her. Let's go with the pale vampire skin tone. Let's check the hair out. Yeah, I kind of dig that on her. Yes, it's the same hairstyle. I know. I don't know, for some reason this one really works for me too. And I dig this one. At least on the Toreador. I don't know, it sort of suits their face quite nicely. But this looks sick too. I don't know. Let's go with this one. Hair color. Huh. Yeah, why not? Dude, let's go for classic red. Eyes. Classic blue, please. It's the same as the others. Deep brown, jade green, ocean blue, walnut brown. Eyebrows. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, on these, the slightly fainter eyebrows actually kind of make sense. On the other ones, it doesn't look so good, but on these ones, it's nice. Yeah. Yeah, let's put... Wow. Okay. 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 Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can tell that these guys care about their appearance a little more. Let's put that tattoo on too. There you go. You're welcome. I made a nice character. Okay, you're probably not all going to agree with that, but, like, I think I made a nice character. I mean, this guy's good looking too. Like, what the hell? So that's it for the different clans and their customization options. I mean, I will say, as someone that has looked at a lot of character customization choices and tried a lot of games and someone that's created a lot of characters, this is not top shelf stuff here, but I feel like for the type of game that it is, it's enough. Now, let's look at the cosmetic options. So I'm not going to look at it on all of the different characters. I am just going to show you guys on this female character here. She can be the model that we're going to use, and you'll be able to see pretty much everything that's available. I mean, you can just picture what this would look like on a male character. It'll look the same, it'll just be a little bit bigger on a bigger character. Now, in this, you've got outfits, accessories, emotes, player icons, banners. I can't show you everything that's ever going to be available because they're going to be expanding this as time goes by, but I'll show you what's here, what you have when you start out, and then I'll also show you what's available right now, just as a little peek, as like a taste of what's to come. So, Army of Death, this one right here, you can see it's rare. This is one that I got from the Battle Pass. It's like there you go, the third level, or maybe it's the second one too. It's the third here, but I think when you get second, you get it. That's the one that I got for just playing the game, and you can actually click here to see it, you know, on the Battle Pass. But that's the only one there that you don't start with. These ones you do start with, and it's sort of just a recolor of this anyway. You start with these ones. Those are your three options that you can choose from. You can't go naked into battle. That doesn't happen. I am partial to the leather jacket. I think it looks kind of sick. The other ones are nice too. I think they're calling this a sea green. It's called basic sea, and that's basic wine. That's a wine red. But yeah, they're kind of cool. There you go. Accessories. Now you got piercings. There are some interesting piercings here. There are some much more interesting piercings in the battle pass. You will see. This is I once again can't turn the character. That's so weird. I don't know why they do that, especially when you're putting something on the side there. Anyway, it's whatever. The piercings are kind of cool. I'll leave these ones on. These ones. There you go. Again, these are exactly the same on all of the different clans. Like, you can put this on any character you want. And you also don't have, like, a limited amount of these. You can put them on all of them at the same time. You can just jump into whichever one. You don't have to, like, mix and match them. Emotes. How do I... Okay, there you go. So, make waves. That's the dance. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. That's the dance. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that. This is agree. Yeah, yeah. I feel like that looks like Keanu. This one is apparently not in the game. Clap. Self-explanatory. Dance. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Dude. With that tucked in shirt and pants pulled up all the way above the belly button. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's looking pretty funky. This is the dance my grandma does. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's easier on the back, you know. Okay, emote, sit. Oh. My God. Well, if you play in the game, let me tell you, there are some bushes and stuff that you could probably sit in and disappear from sight in. Taunt. Not there. And this one's not there either. Player icons. This is the one you start with. It's that little icon over there. Yeah, it's whatever. And the banner is the background banner over there. And that's literally it. I'm going to show you just because, I don't know, maybe you're sitting there saying, no, I don't believe you, Lumin. But believe me, it's the same, you know. The options are mostly the same, male and female. You know, obviously you don't have the, like, tank toppy thing there or whatever. The t-shirt looks a little different, but they are mostly the same. Everything that you look at here, as you can see. As an example, the eyewear, same thing, same thing. All of it the same, male and female. So, final stop for this video. The store. It's loud. I kind of dig it. Once again, painting a real target on your back with this thing, because that'll be bright as heck when you play in the game. But, yeah, and this is, unfortunately, I see only usable on masculine body types. And only usable on Toreador clan characters. Really? Okay. I didn't know that. How do we go back? Here we go. This one? Ah, this one you can use on anyone. It's just a t-shirt. Does it come with the jeans too? Yeah, it looks like it. It's a full outfit. Emote, surrender. As if that's gonna help. Then spirit animal tattoo. Cool. Yeah. Cool. And this is on anyone as well, yeah. Huh. I see that this is only here for 15 more minutes, or what is that? Well, that's here for 4 days. So these ones swap around, and these ones, they, well, they stay. This feels like they took the Apex Legends business model. Anyway, let's look at the Battle Pass. So, customization options. This is when you buy the Battle Pass. This is a paid option. You get it immediately. Kind of cool, I guess. You get this immediately as well. Or I think this is like the first level one. This is a player icon, and that's a player banner. You can't preview these. You just have to look over there what they look like, I suppose. But I think you can use your imagination. This is an XP boost. That explains itself. This is the one that I got. That's a free one. It says Army of Death on the back. There's another player icon. Come here. Do it again. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't know what this is. Tokens. I don't know what you do with tokens. I'm sorry. Wait, it's not the ones that you used to buy in the store with. No, it's not even the ones that... I don't know what the tokens are for. Maybe you spend them in the game or something. Here's some face paint. Well, let's change our character quickly. No, I mean, that guy's a pretty good model for everything, actually. Yeah, face paint. That's Lifeline. That's a player banner. There's an emote. Excuse me. XP boost. Player icon. Tattoo. Don't think you even get to change the tattoo's color. Player icon. T-shirt. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Player banner again. Is that a plain black? Okay. A plain black t-shirt and jeans. Oh, shit. Can we see that again? Wow. Yeah. I wonder if you can dodge bullets with that. These are kind of interesting piercings, as I was saying. Definitely more interesting than the basic ones. That's a lot of spikes, man. You got player icons, boosts, more banners. Okay, made you blink. Yeah. You're so threatening, man. My god, shaking in my boots here. Okay. That's kind of sick. I like the maze. Oh, I definitely like this. Like, this suits the game right here. This will look really good on the Nosferatu, actually. Oh, and that is... Wow. Kindred. Does that say Kindred? Soft grunge. Sure, sure. More player icons, more banners, more tattoos. I just feel like it's interesting putting all of this stuff in a video so that you can come like a couple of years down the line and you can also, you know, just compare. You can see where this all started. If the game is still around a couple of years down the line, you can see like, hey, wow, this was the first battle pass ever. This is what they had. Interesting, interesting. You can see if things have improved for the better or worse. Wow. That is just a recolor of the one they start with, right? Yeah. Some more piercings here. That's a triple. Nice. I'm not really mentioning all of these because, well, they pretty much explain themselves. Their icons and stuff. What is this? Cutthroat. Nice, nice. Aha! Dude. Hair color. Blood stripe. It's a bloody highlight on the bottom there. That's cool. I knew it. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it, but I expected it. So, you get hair colors. This is also free, which is kind of sick. Oh, I like that makeup. Taste of Umbra. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. I dig it. Yeah, yeah, rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. The hell? Is that the robot? I mean, alright. Ooh, sick. This stuff is kind of like, it's a little bit meh because you don't always actually get to see it in the game. Again, this stuff will look a bit different, male and female. The females will probably have a little, like, tank top under there or something. Sports bra or whatever. You know? Nice jeans. I dig that. Ooh, that's nice makeup. It's Cleopatra, it's called. Here's some more dancing. Alright, alright. Dead Inside. Oh, Black Parade. Huh. Is that My Chemical Romance right there? Nice. Wow, who is this character and where can we get her? Holy crap, man. Look at this picture right here. This is beautiful. It looks so much better on her. Nice. Why not? It's in his ears as well, as you can see. Yeah. Alright. Anime t-shirt. Cool, cool, cool. Sort of Morpheus-ish. Oh my god, that face. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Yeah. And this one? Nice. Raven Nation. A bow. Oh, eye color. Amber glow eyes. Yeah, I like this. Nice tattoos. Ooh, dude, sick. That's the one from the cover art. Now that's a cool outfit. Only feminine body types, only Toreador clan. That's kind of limiting though. And a rose tattoo. Wow, are we at the end here? Player icon. Oh, these are legendary. Why are they legendary again? Okay, why is this the final reward? That's super weird. Oh, you get all 3 of these. It's a set. Oh, I see. Okay, it's like a legendary set. All 4, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 all go together, and you get to go. That's kind of sick. Okay, okay. Nice. So that's about it. You get to customize your stuff. You get to do your own thing. I think they'll add new stuff at some point. They might even add stuff that you can buy from these guys. If you use, maybe this is where you use the tokens. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem to like really be in the game right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed a quick look at the options available to you. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about this, because you can try it out. I'll put a link in the description of the video. You can try it out for yourself. They're having a few test events over the next couple of weeks and months, and then the game launches after that. You can play it for free on Steam, and you can do all this customization for yourself. Let me know what you think. I have personally been enjoying the game a little bit. I mean, I always enjoy Battle Royale, man. I enjoy every Battle Royale game I jump into. It's always fun, so I'm maybe not the best person to actually discuss that kind of stuff. But yeah, in terms of customization, I suppose it's better than a lot of the other Battle Royales out there, which don't really offer all that much in terms of customization anyway. So yeah, check back here soon for more videos. Let me know if you've been enjoying this game yourself, or what you think of the options, or if you're just unhappy that this is the only vampire game we get in 2021. I don't know, man. Let me know. Happy that.